What's up, bro? Lie. We lie. Dab it up, dab it up. Good to see you, my brother. Another day, another dollar, man. Shoot, man. Yeah, you go ahead, get in the game. All my mouth checking in. Productive home time. Company training. Equipment management. Hmm. Mechanical upkeep. Ain't no days off. Truck been sitting 4, 5 days. About 4 days. Good morning, everybody. Just another example of really no days off. And when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Good morning. Hope everybody having a great day. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Point seen, money gone. That been the topic of discussion with me for the last couple of days around my way, cause I've been spending a whole lot of money, y'all. Ooh, lot of it. And get what? Go and get it back. Go and get it back, cause it been put into some pretty productive stuff. We still on the grind all the time, but what I came to talk to y'all about now is winterization. You know, we down in the south, so it ain't just took all the way hold on the weather situation yet. But it most definitely coming. We got some cold days approaching, and a lot of other places in the country are already experiencing that. Cocaine with that sexy Denali. That's a ball man truck. Nah, see, yeah, high shot. Woo! Y'all already know what that is. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So, what I'm going to do in order to stay ready, I already ordered a new set of dry tie. A lot of people will say these are perfectly fine. Ain't nothing wrong with these. Well, if ain't nothing wrong with these, they'll make some really, really good spares because I don't like how they look. Got little cracks. I don't like that. They call that dry ride. I don't want no dry ride tire with all that weight going down the highway. So I ordered some of them. They coming probably next Tuesday or Wednesday, which that truck ain't gonna move. I just been doing some preliminary running around in it. I got some stuff I want to do just to make it mechanically sound more so in my eyes than even the people that call themselves going through it. Because when I go through it, I'm really go through it. Because when I crank the truck up, y'all know I might end up in Nova Scotia. It don't matter. But with that being said, there's a few things you want to look out for. What's setting that high idle on that Detroit. But it's a few things you want to look out for this time of year. And number one on the list, which is probably last on a lot of people's list, what I think should be number one on the list, is just simply tires. 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 First and foremost, tires. It's the only thing touching the road. So if you know you'd have ran a whole year or so on a set of tires, and you'd have ran all summer long, and the heat to strip the tread down on that tire to close to 2 or 3, 4, 30 seconds. Why not just go ahead and get yourself a little bit of an advantage there, one in this inclement weather that we're gonna have, and already be ahead of the game. And just on a side note, a tire with more rubber on it is more puncture resistant. You may run over that nail and it not stand straight up. You might slide. You might get to skate a little bit if you got some meat on the tire. Now, if the core is showing, you can run over thumbtack and there you go on the side of the road. Thumbtack. So the Michelin's check out. They look good. They ride good. But the Yokohama right here, I ain't just digging them. No down talk to Yokohama, but I ain't just 100% digging them And like I said, they got some indications of some dry ride. I don't like that. If we move a lot of weight and I ain't pulling that thing like grandmama, I'm moving. So, I want it to be right. So it's just under here for test purposes. We did some testing. And then I got a couple of trailer ties. Like I told y'all, if they getting down close to 2, 3, 4, 30 seconds, now that's a new tie. But that tie right there, it getting close. Why would you run that? Week two, you pull up at the scale house and they look at that and they pull out a depth gauge and hey, you under 2 30 seconds, there you go with a nice little violation. So why even come out like that? If that tie 4 30 seconds, and I know this is spread action, and we tend to drag tires a lot, 2 30 seconds, it ain't gonna be long. So why would I press that issue? If anything, that could come off and be an acceptable spare to get me out the side of the road till I can get another brand new tie. But other than that, we're not running that tie. So I got two coming in the mail, and I'm finna go get two today, which will make four. And I already got four brand new ones on there, so that'll make a whole set of trailer tie right there. Next, coolant. You might well go and get the coolant flush. Get the coolant flush, get your antifreeze, back situated with the potency it need to be because it's gonna get cold and it's not really how cold it gets in your area. It's the wind chill factor when you ride down the highway and this 70-mile-an-hour wind that's probably 30, 40 degrees hitting your radiator at like 15 degrees. So you know what I'm saying, just keeping heat in the engine and keeping the cold from overcoming the engine is gonna be a big thing. Your weather stripping in your doors, all that stuff right there, it's gonna be paramount to keeping you warm this winter, Doc. Yep. Cool and flush. And it never hurt to replace that thermostat. Now, on the Peterbilt, I'm gonna put a fan clutch on it just because I see the fan clutch has a little bit of material that's missing, and I don't like the fact that that material is missing. But let's turn around, look at this interior in that Peterbilt. Look at this interior in that Peterbilt one time. Oh, she's. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's take a look at the kitty cat. Oh, yes. Where you at? Where you at, Kukai? I am a fool. Hey, that dude a fool. He in the comment. He over there like, oh, yes. Letting that Detroit warm up over there, y'all. You know, it take a minute for these trucks out here in the cold. You might have your 4 or 5 minutes of running at idle, 2 or 3 minutes just to get the oil circulating, and then you'll run it up to high idle, probably 1,000 RPM, something like that. Let me get this heavy hood. Get that heavy ass hood, boy. Ooh, that's a hood. But more definitely, you want to come and pay particular attention to all your hoses. Make sure they are intact. If you're running real cold weather, you may want to insulate these hoses because there's going to be a large amount of wind chill going on. That old kitty cat dries a bone. Kitty cat dries a bone. But like I said, I see a little material missing. It'll work. But I don't like that because they create an imbalance in that pulley. It ain't balanced from the factory or nothing specific, like that. But still though, I don't want other pieces coming out. I don't want to start nothing like that. I want to have my shit right. That's why this truck ain't really running yet. This truck gonna probably sit for about 3 weeks, get some little odds and ends stuff that I want done personally like that. It's operational. It does what it's supposed to do. But at the same time, I don't get down like that. Y'all know I don't get down like that. Period. My shit gonna be right, or it ain't gonna be. Well, it ain't gonna pull it out. Little odds and ends stuff. Now you got diesel. One rising with the diesel. Well, all my matter is we like to use that diesel service power, diesel power service, diesel power service. Got Cummins on the bottom. Yeah, we got the gray bottle during the summer and the white bottle in the winter. And that has seemed to work very well for winterizing diesel fuel and up in the cetane level on that. Make the truck run a lot better, clean the injectors. I think my boy Almighty Metal listed as fuel maintenance insurance on his tax on his spreadsheet. He called it fuel maintenance insurance, and I would tend to agree because it does really make the truck run better in the wintertime because they are selling us some really, really bad diesel right now for a expensive price. They water rip around the city, trying, water ripping with their people trying to solve the city. Yeah, fuel system insurance. Oh, Andy Coach, greetings from Jamaica. Oh yeah, I have been watching the list. Hey brother, good to have you on here. Good to see that we have crossed international water yet again on the High Shire Haven. Appreciate having you, man. Everybody else on here, if you're new to the line, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's do some shout outs on here because we doing some wonderization and some things like that. We got the kitty cat over there on post. We got the Detroit over here warming up, getting ready for the day of instruction, and we're gonna do some riding. But like I say, it really ain't no days off. You gonna get out of what you put into it, and the sacrifice is gonna determine a lot. You know what I'm saying? I have people ask me sometimes why I be trying to go so hard and why I always be trying to just keep the knowledge whole stuff up there to the ceiling. All my metal. For you big rig boys, for you guys running airlines on your trailers and everything like that, for your airbag, we can't forget the airbag antifreeze. Airbag antifreeze for your couplers. You put a little bit in your airlines, and that right there keep it from freezing. Old trucking tip, little alcohol to do the same thing. Little rub and alcohol in the line. Do that there for you too, but at the same time, hey, yeah, they got some chemicals that's meant to defrost and keep it from frosting up. How you keep that diff from freezing? Don't cut the truck off. And keep it from crystallizing, don't cut the truck off. If you got a truck that's equipped with diff, don't cut the truck off. If it's extremely cold outside, that diff is probably well over 80% water. So if it gets a chance to freeze or crystallize or do anything, it will. And the only way you can keep that from happening is to keep the truck running because there is an electric heater inside of the DEF tank that heats up the DEF fluid and keeps it fluid and keeps it liquid so it can flow through the lines and stuff. If it freezes, you're gonna start getting some DEF codes. You may have a dose of valve failure. You may have a low line pressures incident, and more than likely, if it freezes, it's gonna burn the DEF pump up just because it's overworking and there's nothing getting pumped. So you gonna want to keep that truck running. Now, the APUs are fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You might want to crank that truck up every 30, 40 minutes just to make sure, because that APU ain't gonna stop no DEF system from freezing up. And I will say that. I mean, they got stuff. with the APUs now, they probably run coolant through that tank to keep it warm just because of that consideration on a pretty new truck. But like I said, it's gonna have to be a pretty new truck to have them provisions on there. So you might want to be mindful and just look at what you have. If you don't have any coolant flow lines going to your depth tank, just know you need to keep that truck running. Yes, sir. Keep that truck running. If it's freezing cold, you will wake up and that tank will be frozen. It may be cracked and exploded. Like I said, from the freezing of that. But it will definitely freeze. So, like I said, if it really, really cold, if it's cold enough for water to freeze outside, you see a little sheet of ice on the ground or anything look like it, keep that truck running. Carter, what's up, brother? That's a good one, Tanner. That's a good one. Oh yeah, man. Everybody staying safe. I hope so. Like a lot of stuff going on these days, man. Just be thankful for your family. I know I'm thankful for my family, my friends, all the viewers and the people. Um, at what time should a diesel be plugged in at? I say if they say it gonna get down below the point where water freezes, plug it up. If you can plug it up, plug it up. If they say it gonna get below 32 degrees, if you got a plug and you got access to a plug, I say why not? Sorry about that, excuse me. Yeah, but why not? If it's gonna be 20 degrees tomorrow, why not? You can drop the idle on it, Kane. Well, we working out the live video. He up in the truck, drop the idle on the truck. We over here watching live with y'all. Ain't that something, boy? The technology, something serious. Yeah, man. Make a lap, do your thing, bro. Shoot, we out here to go ahead and get it together. Press that blue button to the front so it'll be reduced so you can get all your gears in the yard, brother. Cause we got a 15 speed up in there. Five on the bottom, five in the middle, five on top. uh, But yeah, just for yard purposes, we'll ride around in the reduced gears, and you can get you a lot of shifts in a short amount of time, in a short amount of ground. Make you some loops, get you upshifting, you downshifting real fluid, and it'll help with your speed on it. Just because some fact you ain't got that much time in between gears, because in a reduced state, those gears are very short. So that helps when people get their confidence up on downshifting in traffic, especially in stop and go traffic, because it be a lot of downshift. You got to be able to go bam, 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 bam. We down to one. So that's what them reduced gears in the yard to get you used to running down them fairly quickly. It's a method to the madness, people. That's why we got 15 speed up in here. We gonna train on the 15 speed, which ain't nothing but a 10 with a reduction. So that make it a 15. Got got a lower on the bottom half and got the regular bottom five, and then we got the top half. So that's 15 gear. But if you don't reduce it, you got a 10 speed. So what are you gonna be testing on most of the time? A 10 speed. But what will you also know how to drive? A 15 speed. And what will that also help out with? That will help out with your speed and your upshifts and your downshifts. It's a method to the madness. Now the Caterpillar, that was 13. Shift a little different. I'm gonna do some video later on, show y'all how to really teach yourself how to shift one of these trucks, and you'll be able to drive whatever. I'm gonna do a video like that. I think that's gonna be cool because I got a formula where we don't miss that hole. That thing fall in that hole every time like it got hair on it. Oh, I ain't say that, did I? That thing fall in the hole like it got hair around it. Every time. We ain't grinding out here, grinding, tearing up now. Showing these folks how to get them RPM where they supposed to be and count them. And it don't matter where you at, you can make that shift. You gotta be at 15, you gotta be at 12, and you gotta be at 17, you gotta be 9. You can make that shift anywhere. I come down through traffic, break down 15 of them all the way back to the basement and let you a block. But as anybody will roll with me, I bust them down. Like a shotgun, I bust them down, Big Daddy. So that's what we teaching. Cause one thing about it, you lose control of the vehicle anytime you not in the gear. So if you in neutral looking for a gear, you done lost it, and you trying to find it, and the truck still progressing down the road, you have lost control because you do not have the ability to speed up. You took an option away. You feel me? You had the option to slow down, speed up, or stop. Now you got the option to slow down or stop. And slowing down and stopping might not be the safest thing you need to do in our situation. Sometimes you need to be able to press the gas, be in gear, and get out the freaking way. You need to get out these folk way because they drive crazy out here. So we need you in the gear. They need to be the right one so your power be available at all times. I'll show you for how to drive a truck. Yeah, I'm so man, so before I drive a truck for real. I'm talking like for real, for real. For real, for real. And then bro come right back out here. I'm gonna take him down through there. We going. I don't know where we going, but we going. We're gonna slide through some mountain. We're gonna see what that downshift be like when that weight be pushing you on your back going down the mountain. And you be like, ah, that shit heavy. Yes, sir. King go realize that don't pull out of gear at all on the downhill. I'm busting it down all the way down the hill because I ain't missing them. I ain't gonna miss them. And you get what? I know how to recover really well, but at the same time, I'm telling you, bro, it's a method. I'm gonna give y'all the game on that. You ain't gonna miss it. You ain't. You ain't. And it come from folk. I talk folk that ain't never drove stick shift car. You ain't gonna miss it. And if you miss it, you know how to drop two of them at a time. And you already know where the RPM supposed to be at and everything. But that's safe though. To stay in the gear that you in, ride it down the hill. But if I feel like I need to slow down some more. I bump the brakes, drop it down shit real quick. And let J brake take back over. I want to slow down some more. I pop the brakes a little real quick and drop it down shit and bring it back down again. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they call that walking it down. I walking that mother down the hill. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, no, you don't want to come down no hill in Georgia Overdrive, baby. That's neutral. Or Georgia Overdrive, that's not what we doing. That's not new Lord. Yeah, but having that truck locked in the gear, let the J brake do his job. Hey, that's what it is. Hey, coffee jam. Hey, what's up? Hey. Yeah, Carter. Yeah, that stop and go a beast, bro. That would automatic kind of come in, but then on the like I said, on the actual mechanics of how the automatic work, the stop and go, they done worked it out in the Detroit version of that transmission that I shift to, but that was later. But for a long time, stop and go, man, have all kind of lights on the dashboard coming on, telling you overheating the clutch because instead of slipping in and out of first, in and out of first, in and out of first, it ain't really just walking like I put that truck in reduce. In the first reduction gear or the second reduction gear, take my foot off the clutch and just let the truck walk through traffic. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like that stick, man. What going on, Jerome? We here. Talking about a little bit about one little winterization, just some things we want to look for this winter. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting prepared, we want to make sure if you operate in jurisdiction that have chain laws. I had to tell a person this the other day that after September 1st in Utah, certain parts of Colorado, up in that area, there is a chain law in effect. And even on a day like today, where it is completely sunny, it's not snowing, everything is cool, DOT, upon request, can ask to see your tire chains. You need to have them. If you don't have them present on you at the time that they're requesting them, they will put you out of service. That is a $1,000 ticket. It does cost money. This is not just a violation. This is a safety thing, and they're going to charge you $1,000. They're going to put you out of service, and they're not going to let you leave until you get roadside or someone to deliver you some tire chains Or you may be able to unhook your hot shot. Now, if there's a big rig, you're screwed. Somebody got to bring you some. If you're in a hot shot, you can unhook a non-CDL. Listen to me, not a CDL hot shot, a non-CDL hot shot that grow vehicle weighted for 10,000 pounds. Not your non-CDL hot shot dually. You're screwed too. Even though you non-CDL, I want you to understand why. I'm gonna let you understand why. You're screwed. You can't leave. But the person in a non-CDL 2500 or F250 can unhook from the truck legally. No longer be a commercial vehicle because the truck is grow vehicle weighted for 10,000 pounds and not 10,001. Drive down the mountain, save about $300, go get some tire chains, come back, hook back up to the truck, to the trailer, and become a commercial vehicle again with chains. It's not gonna stop you from getting the $1,000 fine. It's not gonna stop you from getting that stuff on your safety record, but it is a way that you can actually unhook and go get the required items, come back and assume your position as a CDL, non-CDL commercial vehicle. Remember, I told y'all, it's a method behind that madness of that 2500. There's a whole lot of stuff that 2500 can do that that dually will never be able to do. Never, ever, 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 ever. How many times y'all done came to the weigh station and saw a lonely trailer just sitting there unhooked? A lot of time there was a guy with a dually that didn't have the shit specified for CDL, and he was over, and they made him unhook the trailer. He had to leave it, or it's somebody in a situation with a 2500 that was able to leave the weigh station, go do what they needed to do, go buy the tire that they needed to buy for the trailer, or whatever they needed to do in that situation, come back, fix the violation, get it get it approved. I be listening to the truck. Get it approved. You know what I'm saying? By the DOT officer that wrote him up out there, let him sign off on it, and it'll be cool, and you can go on about your business. But you can't do that in a dually. You can't do that in a tractor trailer. You can't do that in a commercial vehicle at all that weighted for more than 10,001 pounds, such as a dually that's rated for 14. It will never not be a commercial vehicle. I don't care if you still using it as a non-CDL instrument. That dually will never not be a commercial vehicle when you using it for hire, because the definition of a commercial vehicle is any vehicle, gross vehicle weight rated for over 10,001 pounds. You only are required to have a CDL when you combination or a straight truck that grow vehicle weighted over 26,001. See, they got, yeah, ain't they reading it fundamental, man. They read fundamental. So you gotta read what everybody else missing over. They ain't gonna let you unhook unless they real nice, but they ain't gonna let you unhook. That gonna be the whole dilemma. That somebody can still bring you something. You can get out of the situation, but they ain't gonna let you unhook and go get it and save $300. The people gonna charge you for a roadside. That's winter. That's winter. That's what winter looks like right now. When you actually run an open deck transport and you have a person at the scale house that really don't care about how much ice your trailer accumulated coming through the mountains for the last 2 to 3 hours, and wants to write you an overweight ticket if you can't get out there with a sledgehammer and get this ice off the trailer that's putting you overweight. Propane torch. You might want to get you a small propane torch because there are going to be locks that are freezing. You might want to get you some antifreeze for these locks that spray in the locks. There are going to be cargo straps that you're not going to be able to undo, and ratchets that do not want to come apart if you can't get this ice off. You need a sledgehammer, a ball peen hammer, something of that sort, and a torch, small torch. Yeah, I don't like say all my mouth. I think I seen you comment. Yeah, I don't talk too much about what I make unless it's for instructional purposes. To just let you be able to see what's possible when one guy puts it in their mind to do something and says screw the haters, screw the obstacles, and just goes for it. And I show y'all what is possible. I ain't say I make the more money out of anybody in the world doing this. I just say I make my fair share. I know how to take it home, and at the same time, I know how to build a fleet from nothing. I could look y'all dead in the eye and be like, man, there wasn't nothing but a quarter ounce of weed in a dream about 5 years ago. A lot of folk can't say that. That it came out about a quarter. Wait a minute. A quarter? Did he just say a quarter? Yeah, he just said a quarter. 7 grand. Ooh wee. And some strong decisions were made up in my mind about what I wasn't gonna do no more, and a number that I had to get to, and some stuff that had to happen. And when I put I stood on it. I did what I said I was gonna do. I ain't deviate. I did not deviate. The same mentality I had then is the same mentality I got now. That's why I'm trucking like I'm trapping. Point save money gone. That's why I'm out here spending a pile of it to get everything like it needed to be. I bought tag for that truck. Uh, if to coming soon. Dry tires on the way. Fan clutch on the way. I'ma change the fan club myself. I might let y'all see how that go and put y'all up on game on that. I'ma go get the trailer tire put on either today or tomorrow, more likely today. And get what? Have a blessed one. Cause get what? Proper preparation prevent for performance. You think I'm finna put that Peterbilt out there sideways? I'm gonna put that Peterbilt out there right. hmm It's all about controlling what you can control. It could blow up the next day. Like the motor could just drop. Bam. I don't know. But get what? Still the risk you take. You drive all the way to California and get something you ain't supposed to be getting from California, bring it all the way back and get away. It don't be no good. You still to spend your money at the risk you took. But do you have cushion? Do you have something to fall back on? Do you have other things that can supplement if it's a dud? Do you have something that can supplement that where you when you got it, you add motor money? So back to the winterization. Motor money. Oh, remember I was telling y'all all year long, all summer long, man, just have a nice little decent maintenance account. A lot of folk call me on consultations and want to know, man, how you keep up with maintenance and the money that it takes to do that. And, you know, what you do, just put up like 10%, 20%. Nope. Because it don't work like that. And I'm gonna have to elaborate on why it don't work like that. And this goes back to time over everything. I gotta explain that this concept of time over everything and trucking like retrapping don't just apply to getting the load there, dropping it off, getting another one, bringing it back, dropping it off. Time over everything is the race against the stuff that you can't control, like this equipment. In the equation of time over everything, it becomes evident after a while of running equipment and things like that that it's not feasible to come out here and waste time. I almost got my lost my train of thought just because I'm watching this truck. I'm listening to these shifts, y'all. I'm out here sort of instructed while I'm doing it live, trying to see where he at on this shifter pattern. If anybody could throw up there what I was just talking about, I would appreciate it because I got all my squads. Then I heard some shifting. Uh, but anyway. I was talking about the time constraints of all this stuff that we do, and the truck and how it's big thing. Thank you about the maintenance, man. The maintenance, how it's a big thing with the maintenance. Okay. No, man, my phone overheated, man. Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad. But yeah, about the maintenance cost. Yeah, my phone overheated. I had it on charge at the same time. I just didn't want to do right. But far as the maintenance cost, man, y'all click out and like it and share it and bring some people back up in here. Uh, as far as the maintenance cost though, um, a lot of people say, hey man, you make $10,000, man, you put $1,000, you put $2,000 up for maintenance. That's your maintenance account, you know. And especially with non-CDL high side, you gotta really, really understand the dynamics of how this market works and how this stuff moves and how money is made and how it equates to time when it comes to the equipment. Now, I'm gonna have to be real, real, real with y'all. I'm finna click off this live and I'm finna go right into another live. I want y'all to go right into this next live with me because this a topic right here that needs its own little video right here. I don't want nobody to have to go 36 minutes in to get this information because this something everybody need to understand and know thoroughly. So if you're in the live right now, just know I'm finna get off this live. I'm finna go live again so we can make this be a little bit more presentable at the first beginning of the video so people can get to because this is some serious information that a lot of people don't understand. So give me a thumbs up and just meet me right back here in like 3 minutes. All right.